Hello, welcome back to the channel Tarot Yogi. I'm Vinit, I read tarot intuitively, and today we have another extra special timeless pickacard reading. And today's reading is really special because it's a collaboration between Tarot with Shannon and me, where we're both looking at different species of owls. She will be looking at messages from the barred owls, and I'm going to be looking at messages from the barn owls. So BARRED and BARN. So that's the difference. And definitely do go head over to Tarot with Shannon's channel. She's very, very talented. She's extremely graceful, very loving, very hardworking. So definitely do go head over to her channel, go subscribe to her, go show her lots of love. Let her know you come from Tarot Yogi, go subscribe to her. And having said that, today's reading, we have 3 piles to choose from. Pile number 1, we have To Watch Over You. Pile number 2, we have There is the One That Watches Over You. Similar, I guess. And pile number 3, we have And Is It Lonelier in the Dark? So take a minute, see what pile is being called to you intuitively. The description box below will have the timestamp for your pile. And again, remember, these are general readings, so please take what resonates, leave the rest. And if you like my style of reading, please like this video, share, subscribe, comment. It means a lot. It helps the channel grow, and I will see you guys in your reading. Thank you. Hello, pile number 1, if you chose the number 8 card, which is To Watch Over You. This is your reading on what messages do the barn owls have for you, and this is a collaboration between Tarot with Shannon and me. So definitely do go head over to her channel. I will link it in the title of this video, and I will leave a link to her channel in the description box below, where she's going to be looking at messages from the barred owls. So looking at different subspecies of owls. And yeah, having said that, let's jump into the reading. I have some cards that are shuffled. Reshuffled, I mean. Okay, pile number 1, we have 6 of Cups, we have 6 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, King of Swords, Page of Pentacles, we have 10 of Wands, 3 of Wands, the Magician, and Page of Swords. Pile number 1, I think you have been feeling very, very alone lately. You have been really feeling lonely. And I think the owls, the barn owls, they're bringing you the message of a sense of solace in your lonely times, if that makes sense. They're basically saying that everything that has happened to you hasn't gone unnoticed. All the pain, all the tears that you have cried, all of that, you will get all that as happiness back into your life. And that's what the owls are saying. They're basically healing you in a way. They are helping you look at the higher picture over here. They're helping you look at the vantage point. And I know I just can't articulate myself all of a sudden. So I do feel the pain is so deep with you that you don't even know where to start, and you don't even know if people would even believe you. And you need to understand that these things had to happen so miracles can happen in your life. That's what the owls are basically trying to say over here. And I think you are called upon right now to give to yourself more and also give to others more. We do have 6 of Pentacles over here. So I feel you will be called upon to maybe serve a higher purpose, something greater than yourself. I do see that happening for you. And you're operating out of that space of egolessness and also just being backed in the spiritual realm by your spirit guides over here, especially owls. Because owls, they show up in the dark when no one does. That's like the owl energy to me. And it's only in those deepest parts of yourself can you actually find yourself in a very real way. And that's what you're basically doing right now. And what the owls are promising you over here is firstly wisdom and detachment, so you can strategically go after the things you really want. And I do feel you will again have the energy to go after the things you want. I think you are struggling with boundaries. We do have 10 of Wands, so maybe you're taking on other people's nonsense that you don't really need to take on. So that is also something you owls are sort of helping you give up over here. Basically, you need to go through a shamanic metaphorical death over here. And that's what the owls are. They're sort of the guardians helping you cross the abyss, if that makes sense. And what they're promising you here is you being reborn in your highest state. and you coming back to yourself where you enjoy studying, you enjoy just the process of working, you enjoy what you do on a daily basis, and you also have the creative might and the mental strategy to back up whatever you're trying to achieve over here. So the owls are also bringing you tools that you need to succeed right now, if that makes sense. And if you can just let go of the resistance that you're holding on to so tight, you will just flow into things that you're supposed to do right now, the things you're supposed to learn. They will come to you instead of you getting anxious about how you're going to get those things, if that makes sense. So the owls are really bringing you a lot of comfort over here. And I do think there has been a sense of you deceiving yourself, people deceiving you, deceptions happening at different levels, very Neptunian themes, but I do see you cutting through those illusions finally. The owls are also helping you basically see, helping you see reality for what it is instead of what you want it to be. They're giving you a reality check, but in a very soothing, loving way, not in a harsh, brash sort of a way over here. They're really, they're basically asking you to sit on their wings, and they will help you fly to a happier future. That's what the owls are basically saying over here, which is really beautiful. And maybe the scarcity consciousness that you experience, maybe you don't have enough resources of things, but you need to understand that even if you're lacking in certain resources, you do have the ability to manifest that for yourself. You are showing up here as the magician. And with the magician energy, you have the ability to create everything out of nothing. You are in perfect balance with yourself. And magician, he's also sort of the master of the elements, right? So he has reached a level within himself that he can command everything outside of himself. As within, so without, right? So, pile number one, what you need to do is firstly let go of the resistance that you're wasting energy on. I do feel your aura is also weak right now, so I think you really need to even ground yourself, meditate, try to fix your aura, maybe even get labradorite. It really helps. You can, like, this is labradorite, what I'm wearing, or you can start doing some Reiki yoga practices, but you need to also just seal your aura up and learn how to seal your aura up. You can just go on YouTube after this video, obviously, and look up how to seal your aura, or just certain meditations you can do, because you sort of need to, the owls are taking care of you, but you also need to take care of yourself. You need to help them take care of you, if that makes sense, right? And I don't think you have given yourself love for a very long time. So things will change. Your life is not going to look as it has till this point. It's going to look very different from now on. And it starts with you loving yourself. And that is the biggest revolution you can have for yourself. And the owls are definitely helping you reinvent yourself over here. Like I said, through love, through bringing yourself back to your simplicity, through just you getting back to the space of just giving generously. So just know that this is a transformation. Transformations are not fun, but they're inevitable, right? So the owls are really requesting you to release. Just release all this tension that you have, especially around your shoulders. So that's something you really need to let go of. You don't have to work out every detail. I'm not saying don't have a contingency plan, but even then, leave a little room open for miracles to happen. You cannot account for miracles to happen in your plan, right? Pile number one. So know that you have enough foresight to go ahead on the path that you really need to go towards. You don't need to know always the destination. So a little more faith at your end that you have earned through your own experiences, not blind faith, that is going to really help you cross, because there is a sense of you crossing and also ascending. There's also a feeling of ascension. So when you ascend, you really let go of a lot of things. That's like the first step to ascension, right? It's like when a rocket really goes up in space, it has to let go of the tertiary rockets. So it separates, right? I'm getting that visual. So that's what you need to do, pile number one. Let go. And that will help you ascend. Because the higher you ascend, the easier it will be for your guides to speak to you. It'll be easier for your owls to speak to you, your angels to speak to you, your familiars to speak to you, your ancestors to speak to you. So the more you let go right now, the more it's going to benefit you, basically, by number one. So whatever you're holding on to tightly right now, that's the first thing that you need to let go of. And just let go of that and see how light you feel. So that's very, very important for you over here, pile number one. And there's also a promise over here for you about whatever investments you make right now into yourself, they will come back to you. Whatever you invest in your business, your creative project, whatever it is, it will come back to you tenfold, but you need to do the work first. You have to show up and show out and enjoy that. Really take your time with whatever you're trying to create. Like, get lost in it, right? That's what you need to focus your energy towards right now. And the owls are definitely helping you. They're definitely helping you over here. And what I'm noticing is on all these owl cards, it's daytime. I just noticed that. And owls are creatures of night, right? So it's very unusual for owls to be out of their element. I have seen owls out of their element, but it is very rare. So what you are doing now is a rare occurrence. What you're doing right now has never been done before. That's what I'm really trying to say over here. So you will also just start enjoying things a little more. Life has not been very enjoyable till this point, I feel, but I do see you genuinely finding happiness in the simplest of things. And that's just going to, again, it's just going to raise your frequency. Yeah. Shuffle some oracle. Okay, pile number one, we have the polar bear, which reads Mystic. Know that challenges make you stronger. Have faith when you face adversity. Take time to rest, dream, and renew your strength. Embrace your psychic abilities. You carry the shaman within. So a lot of psychic activations for you as you go further and further on your spiritual road. There is a sense of your spiritual journey deepening over here. You're really coming to a place of knowing yourself at a very real and a very honest level. And what this is going to do within you is it's going to awaken the mystic. And I do feel sooner or later on your journey, you will see the owls. Owls will start showing up for you. And I'm at a place in my spiritual journey where I have owls every night. I see them every night. I literally hang out with owls every night. So you will reach that place. I do feel that over here, by number one. So know that you have a lot of support and help, but you also have to ask for help first, and it will be given to you. That's a promise. So don't be stuck right now. If you're not getting your way, just pivot, be like water, go after something that is where there's less resistance. Because right now you will be encountering things where there will be a lot of resistance, and maybe that is a sign that you don't need to go that way. You need to maybe go the other way. And you just need to get still enough so you can really listen to your heart over here. Because it will point you in the direction you really need to be in, pile number one. And also rest. You can only keep going on if you rest enough. So pace yourself. Like I said, pace yourself with whatever you're trying to create and really enjoy what you're creating. You will eventually get to the numbers, but it doesn't matter. Don't do it for that. Do it for a deeper and a greater purpose. And you will be able to find that within yourself the deeper you go. Yeah. Any other messages? Yeah, that's all I have for pile number one. Again, it's a general reading. So please take what resonates, leave the rest. And if you like my style of reading, please like this video, share, subscribe, comment. It means a lot. It helps the channel grow. And if you want to reach out for private reading, you can definitely do that. My email ID and my Instagram handle are given in the description box below, so you can definitely reach out for private reading. And definitely do go head over to Tarot with Shannon's channel and check out the reading she did on the barnowls. And go head over to her channel, go subscribe to her, go show her lots of love, let her know you came from Tarot Yogi, and I'll see you guys in your next reading. Clue pile number 2, if you chose card number 44, there is the one that watches over you. This is your reading on what messages do the barn owls have for you, and this is a collaboration between Tarot with Shannon and me, where she's going to be looking at what messages do the barred owls have for you. So we are looking at different owl species and what messages they have for you. So definitely do go head over to her channel, go show her lots of love, let her know you came from Tarot Yogi. And having said that, let's jump into the reading. And I have pre-shuffled the cards today. So we have Lovers, Seven of Wands, Death, Two of Swords, Ten of Cups, Chariot, Six of Swords, Judgment, Nine of Swords. Okay, so the messages that barn owls have for you specifically is, right now it's really important that you call all parts of yourself back to yourself. And so there's a sense of soul retrieval over here. I think you're going to be claiming parts of yourself that you have repressed, you've let go of. And I think just you feeling whole again, that's going to increase your healing abilities, and you will also heal yourself as the process goes. And what the owls are really helping you with, firstly, is you coming home to yourself. You have been lost at many points in your life, but you need to realize that you still found the way, and you do have this very strong inner compass, this inner sonar that points you to your true north all the time. And I do feel this is a very spiritual pile, and you definitely have your spirit guardian over here in your reading that is basically promising you that even no matter how far you go waywardly, or no matter how lost you get, or no matter how far you fall from the tree, right, from God or whatever, so understand that you will always be able to find your way back home. And I'm seeing the Buddhist mandala of the universe, of the world, and I'm getting the visual of the mandala, the Buddhist mandala of different realms, where even in the hell realms, even in the hellscapes, we do have a guardian sort of protecting you and ready to show you the way as long as you choose to listen. So there is a very strong energy over here of you really going through very intense things, but that exactly being what you need to claim your true power, claim your true sovereignty, and really be unstoppable at your own personal level. So I see you coming in complete balance of your masculine and feminine. That's how I'm reading the Lovers card. I don't see necessarily new love. I don't think this reading is about love. This reading is about you. So I see you really loving yourself in masculine and feminine ways, and really sort of, what's the word? Reconciling those differences within yourself. So it's almost like when a stem gets grafted, right? It grows new leaves if it's grafted properly. So you have this ability to graft yourself no matter how bad things get for you, no matter how far gone you might seem. You're the closest to God at that moment, by number 2. That's what I'm really trying to say. And that's what the owls are telling you, that everything that you've gone through, it has been watched over. And there were certain things that you just had to go through. But now you come to the good side of things. And yes, you do have competition, you do have people coming at you. And there is a lot of indecisiveness also at your end, but you have the vantage point now. You understand that even if you feel lonely, you're never alone. And that's a very real feeling. So know that you're very protected, you're very guided, you're not lost at all, you're not going crazy. This is a part of the plan. This intensity that you're experiencing right now is only teaching you how to keep yourself centered no matter how good or bad things get. And lessons are lessons, right? They can be very brutal, but sometimes we need brutal lessons to really learn what is being said to us, if that makes sense. And I just see you coming into a place in your life where you're not going to be even enjoying the same kind of things that you used to maybe in your past. You're not going to resonate with the same kind of people. You're not going to have the same kind of desires and temptations. So even those things are changing. Pile number two. So please understand that you are going through a very intense transformation. And right now you need to be still, you need to be quiet, you need to go inwards. You need to embrace the darkness and know that you have the vision like the owls to see in the dark. Pile number two. Please understand this about yourself. And like I said, the owls are helping you get to a better place. They're quite literally helping you fly to a better timeline. But you have to have faith in them. You have to really know. I'm not saying blind faith, I'm saying faith that you have earned through your own experiences, like we see over here. And you're clearly not sleeping enough, so maybe go out at night and try to cover up your sleep in the daytime. And when I say go out at night, I don't mean to party, to go alone for a walk or to your terrace, whatever access you have, and really be out at night. I think you need to be in the darkness to come to this place within yourself where you know you can create whatever you need in that given moment, because the darkness will help you. Pile number two, there's nothing to be afraid of. I mean, obviously, please be safe, but just go out at night. I do think you'll also be able to see owls. And I know it's probably cold for a lot of y'all, so only do that if it seems okay for you to do, or just like switch off the lights in your room and sit in the darkness for some time with a candle. I think that's what you need to do, and that will also help you declutter your mind. I think your mind is very, very loud right now, and you need to sort of understand the answer is not going to come from your mind, the answer is going to come from your heart. So you need to make the mind quiet first. Only then will you be able to hear what your heart is really saying to you over here. Pile number two. That's what I'm really trying to say. The owls are saying that you're not stuck. You're not stuck at all. You might feel you're stuck, but you're not. You think you're stuck, but that's not the case. So they're also revealing things to you that need to be revealed so you can snap out of the delusions that you are in right now. But you need to keep charging ahead. There's a real message of just you being on your course to victory, and no one being able to stop you but yourself at this point. Pile number two. So understand your own power and use your power for your own benefit than using your power to hurt yourself. You have reached this level, which means you're worthy enough. So this is not the time for self-doubt. And if you have any self-doubt, I do feel the owls will just come in and clear that for you ASAP, because you do have 9 of Swords. So maybe you're just making out things to be much worse than it really is. Yes, there are bad people in the world and there's only so much we can do about them, but we can also choose to protect ourselves and not be affected by them. And the higher you raise your frequency, those horrible people, they will not be able to even touch you. What they're saying is not even going to be getting to you because you're so far ahead. You'll just be zooming like the bike, I mean. So understand that you're waking up to your true life purpose over here. This is serious stuff. This is big stuff. This is what you basically have been put on this earth to do right now. And I think in due time, things will be cleared out for you. But you have to declutter at your end and know that you do have the energy of the Watchers with you, where they're guiding you at every step. So you're not really lost, pile number two. That's what I'm really trying to say. That's what the owls are trying to tell you. Maybe there's a tendency of you creating problems for yourself. Maybe you like to manifest that because you have such a sharp, beautiful mind. So a little more tweaking and perfecting even your psychic gifts. So once you do this, you'll even be given more. But you need to do that first. And There's also a message of a happy home over here. I don't think you've necessarily had a happy home, but you have a happy home in your future, and that's a promise. We do have 10 of Cups in the center of this reading. So, as a result of all this work that you will be doing on yourself, it is going to lead to true, everlasting happiness for you. True love, whatever you want, kids. Whatever you want, it is yours. But only you can bring yourself out of the tower that has fallen over you. Only you can pull yourself out of the rubble and go ahead. Because what comes after the tower? The star. So, how long do you want to stay in the debris, pile number 2? That's what the owls are asking you. Because they're ready. They just need you to say yes. And they also want to see you put in a little effort for yourself, and they will take care of the rest. That's really the message for you. And it all starts by you coming into this masculine feminine harmony within yourself, where you're really uniting all parts of yourself that were hurt, traumatized, lost. And as a result, you're going to get extremely powerful. So, big stuff, pile number 2. And this feels like a precipice because it is. You are at the threshold right now. And the threshold of the guardian, the owls, they're sort of letting you in. But there's always a catch, right? So you have to do your bit and surrender. Yeah. Shuffle some oracle. Okay, we have the squirrel card, which reads always prepared. You are the expert at hard work and hard play. Your cheerful and fun disposition is a blessing to everyone. Don't let life's distractions take you off course. Make a plan for the future, and life will give you all that you need. So, exactly what I've been saying on and on about how you don't need to worry so much about how the small things will happen, but you need to understand the bigger picture and then go about manifesting your life to get to that point, because you very much will be able to. And you don't have to worry. You will be able to pivot if something goes wrong. You will be able to have a contingency plan. You will be able to creatively escape the situation, right? Squirrel energy, it's very quick energy. It's very agile. I think of squirrels as athletics. They're yogis. They're always hanging upside down and they're just running around, right? So you do have all the energy. And if you don't feel if you feel you don't have the energy right now, you will soon get the energy to really go after the things you really want over here. And you do have the foresight. You know if winter is coming. You know when it's time to really go inwards. I think you understand when you have to move accordingly. I think you understand how to move according to the situation you are in. So let go of this fear. Know that you're very, very protected, you're guided. The worst is truly over, and what you're moving towards is your true happiness, pile number 2. So get out of your own way. That's what the owls are saying, basically. Yeah. Any other messages? Yeah, that's all I have for pile number 2. Second, it's a general reading, so please take what resonates, leave the rest. And if you like my style of reading, please like this video, share, subscribe, comment. It means a lot. It helps the channel grow. And if you want to reach out for private reading, you can definitely do that. My email ID and my Instagram handle are given in the description box below, so you can definitely reach out for private reading. And definitely do go check out Tarot with Shannon on her channel, where she's covering messages from the Bard Owls. Go show her lots of love, let her know you come from Tarot Yogi, and I will see you guys in your reading. Thank you. So pile number 3, if you chose card number 39, and is it lonelier at night? This is your reading on messages from the Barn Owls. And this is a collaboration between Tarot with Shannon and me, where she's going to be looking at messages from the Barred Owls. So we're looking at different subspecies of owls and what messages do they have for you. So definitely do go head over to her channel. Let her know you came from Tarot Yogi. Go show her lots of love. And having said that, let's jump into the reading. Okay, by number 3, we have 7 of Cups, the Tower. Knight of Swords, we have 10 of Pentacles. We have Queen of Pentacles, 5 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, and 8 of Swords. So the messages that barnowls have for you, pile number 3, is there's a lot of confusion right now, and they're really helping you see through all the illusions, all the deceptions, all the lies, all the manipulations in your life right now. I think you have The kids are being really loud today. I finally understand why do sorcerers turn kids into woodland creatures. I finally understand. Anyway, let's get back to the reading. There's a lot of even distractions and disturbance around you, pile number 3, and the owls are basically giving you this protection blanket from even all the storms that you're experiencing right now, and they're helping you alleviate your pain, and they're helping you get to a place where you really know yourself. Therefore, you can really go after the things that truly matter to you. So they're bringing you self-knowledge. The owls are bringing you personal gnosis. Like just, I would say it's almost like you're experiencing claircognizance, where you just know things about yourself. And that's what the owls are bringing you. They're bringing you this knowledge. But in order for you to accept this knowledge, you have to sort of go into the void. You have to go into the dark. And right now, even if you don't have the hermit card, you need to be alone. You have to be alone. Find alone time and keep yourself alone. Like be alone for a long period of time. That's what you need. You do need to hermit. You do need to go inwards, because only when you are able to go inwards, only when you are able to really embrace the darkness and animate it and make it yours, that's when the darkness itself will reveal something much deeper inside you, and you will wake up to a whole hidden world within you. And again, that is going to help you get to your true happiness. I think a lot of y'all are struggling with money. A lot of y'all don't have stability. A lot of y'all are even single and down and out. So if you're experiencing any of these things, any of these disappointments, the owls are promising you're happily ever after with the right person, as long as you choose to not be afraid of the dark and really jump headfirst into the darkness, if that makes sense. And the darkness could be metaphorical or quite literal. And I think it's both over here, pile number 3. So you really need your time alone, because only then will you be able to come back to yourself and be rebooted. Our phones need to be switched off at times, right? Before we can reboot them. So understand that. You have to give yourself some break. I think you're just going on and on about, and you don't even know where you're going. You're just going in all directions, pile number 3, and it's not helping you. And the owls are telling you that we need to go this way, but you're just going in every other way. So hence you need to come back to yourself, be quiet, have alone time, have your solitude for long durations, and only then will you be able to take the right action, the perfect choice. You will be able to make it and then go after it. We do have the Knight of Swords and 8 of Pentacles, with 10 of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles. So first you need that divine idea, and you're only going to find this idea in the darkness. You're not going to find this idea around people. You have to be alone. I know I'm just repeating myself at this point, but it's very imperative that you give yourself that, because only then will the deeper levels, the deeper chambers of your heart will be opened to you. And I know it gets very difficult to keep those boundaries, but it has to be done. Your needs are more important than anyone else's needs in your life right now, pile number 3. And only once you're able to unlock the treasury that is yourself, then you'll have the clear idea about what you want to go after, and you're going to go after it. And there's also going to be a lot of meticulous hard work at your end. We do have 8 of Pentacles. So you are going to be very soon, if you're not already, in this very repetitive energy of just working day in and day out, where you're becoming one with what you're doing, and there is no boundaries. You quite literally merge with your action, with your duty. And that's what the owls are helping you right now, because that's what you need to create your new stability. Yes, your new stability. I do think a lot of y'all will be even changing jobs, changing businesses, whatever, even moving over here. Because we do have 10 of Pentacles, and there's also a promise of love over here from the owls, but you'll only find this love if you stop being codependent right now, because I do think you're being very codependent right now. Otherwise, we would not have this, and is it lonelier at night card, and I can't speak all of a sudden. So there are a lot of things bottled up within you that need to be addressed one by one. So really give yourself that time. If you can afford a therapist, go for therapy. If you can't, just start writing things in a notebook. I think you have to purge things out right now. You do need an outlet, if that makes sense. And yes, it might feel lonely, but you have to understand that you're not alone. You do have the owls with you, and they are promising you you're happily ever after. They are promising you just romanticizing life again. You just enjoying the beauty of life again. I think you've lost a sense of that. And they really want to bring you back to the sense of wonderment and joy and happiness and all these wonderful things, right? So stop being your biggest enemy right now. Get out of your own way and understand that the worst is over, and give yourself the time to purge and let go of things so you can lighten up, so you can fly towards what you really need. And owls are just extremely swift and fast as flyers, as birds. Like owls, they fly very fast and they don't make any sound. So you will have that sort of movement once you finally let go of things, once you really decide what do you truly want. Once you're able to do that, you'll just be able to zap through the sky like an owl. So that is also a promise over here. But it starts by you unloading your heart, unloading trauma from, I don't know, God knows since when, even past life. You're supposed to fix it in this life. And you will be able to. And you have help to fix it in this life. So you don't need anyone right now. Right now, at least, you don't need anyone. You're complete within yourself, and only, like I said, only when you're still enough, you're quiet enough in the dark, will the voice of what you really need to hear emerge in your heart. Wow, that's poetic, but that's what I'm really channeling over here. So, and with that, I also feel, like I said, you will be romanticizing things again. Pile number 3. So, a lot of promises, but you have to sort of do your bit for these miracles to happen. The owls will not come and pick you up and drop you until you put in the location what you want, right? Yeah, I think that's the best way I can say. So you need to update your GPS right now, and you need to be clear about where you're going on the GPS. So you will get out of the confusions right now. That I understand there is a lot of, you're not able to see clearly because your emotions are so loud. So once you will calm your emotions, the vision will get clear. Your psychic eye will feel clearer. It won't feel as foggy. And that's what you need to sort of determine your next action. So you have a lot of support. You have a lot of help that is really showing you the way. You just have to be quiet enough to listen. And you have to make your heart quiet enough to listen so it can give you the answer. No one will be able to give you the answer. No matter how many tarot readings you watch, it's not going to help till you go inwards. There's a real invitation for you to really embrace the darkness. Not in like a negative way, but in a more primordial way. Go back to the womb, if that makes sense. That will reset you. That's what I'm trying to say all this while, pile number 3. You might even encounter some owls, especially at night. Yeah. Shuffle some oracle. Okay, we have the orca whale and we have the deer. The orca whale reads adventure. Dare to do things differently, sing your songs wildly. Manifest your travel dreams. Attempt the great journey with confidence, be loyal. Friends and family are your treasures, be brave. You're more powerful than you know. You are waking up to a deeper primordial power within you, and like I said, the deeper you go, orca whales, they go very deep into the ocean, but they also come up to take a breather, right? So you'll find that balance between your depths and just your environment, and that is going to help you again with your inner sonar get to where you need to be. You're not going to be doubtful anymore, and you're going to move in the vibration of love. So anything you touch will turn into love itself. So understand that you yourself are love. And once you are able to accept your own depth, because you do have a lot of depth, it's never ending, your depth, pile number 3. the easier it will be for you to even confront things in the external world. I think things have been extra difficult because you haven't really gone inwards. Maybe you've chosen things to numb yourself out, people to numb yourself out, whatever. But now you get to purge in a very real, deep way, and to really heal things from the root instead of just curing the symptom. So you're doing some deep work, pile number 3, and the owls are with you at every step of the journey, and they will be with you till your last breath. So don't ever forget that. And you do need to be gentle with yourself. You will fall into alignment the more you heal yourself and understand you have come this far. So you are clearly worthy enough and you're deserving enough. And you do deserve to have happy, loving relationships that will also nurture you, protect you, give you the nurturance that you probably didn't get. So allow yourself to reach that stage by number 3. And you can do that by getting out of your own way, firstly. Because the worst is over. No one is going to be able to come and harm you again. I think the damage is over. You're going to heal now. And you will be very protected. So walk a little in your faith, the faith that you have gained through your experiences, not blind faith, obviously. And the more you're able to embrace your darkness, the void, so to speak, the more you're able to make it your own. I think that will open doors for you. And that will help you get to your highest timeline. So deep stuff, a lot of healing for you. But this is what you need to progress on your journey. I really feel that pile number 3. Yeah. Any other messages? Yeah, that's all I have for pile number 3. Again, it's a general reading. So please take what resonates, leave the rest. And if you like my style of reading, please like this video, share, subscribe, comment. It means a lot. It helps this channel grow. And if you want to reach out for a private reading, you can definitely do that. My email ID and my Instagram handle are given in the description box below. So you can definitely reach out for a private reading, and definitely do check out Tarot with Shannon on her channel where she's covering messages from the barnowls. Let her know you came from Tarot Yogi, and I will see you guys in your next reading.